Hello, everyone. It's me, SS Sasuke 125 here, and we're going to be covering the final part of Swainart's The Secret, final fifth issue. So, yeah, this has been a really crazy ride. I mean, I know how some of you guys saw like the therapy's video on this. You kind of know where this ends, but for those who haven't, well, we're going to go over it anyway. Here it is, the final issue. So, where we last left off, Charlotte got into a fight with her sister, Dominique, who's doing some really messed up shit to her brother. So, yeah. Now Charlotte's all in a wheelchair, powerless to stop abuse. Anyway, so, yeah, we don't really get any dialogue here, just some scribbles, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden it's like, hello, good to have you again, Charlotte. Please come in. We get like her therapist or something. Anyway, so all that happened last week. Charlotte, if I may be frank with you, this is your seventh session, so what I can tell, you haven't told me that have been bothering you. Kyle is quite really scary. Okay, so they're talking about how like she hasn't been doing all that well, drowning herself in her own sleep magic medication despite her warnings, barely speak, barely eat, you don't have friends, or worse, getting in a fight with your sister. It's gotten real bad. Yeah, shit has gone really creepy. And it's gotten to a point where it's also tormenting. Oh, yeah, it's pretty messed up. Oh, God. And hearing her brother being, well, tormented by Meek is definitely not helping her mental. So, anyway, she's all like, describing how bad things are. I'm messing her up. She's just trying to describe the abuse, but in a way that isn't obvious. But I can tell that the doctor character or therapist is all like, yeah, very concerned with her. Pretty bad. Anyway, so, so they're like talking a bit, and then the person asks, give your sister for all the shit that she did. So it's like, I don't have to. Forgiveness is your not of course you're not obligated to forgive people, which really makes sense. Someone screwed you over, you're not expecting. I'll relate to that. Anyway, so Charlotte breaks down that she got into a fight because she did everything wrong and so afraid. Such a coward, fucking coward. How am I supposed to be brave? That's the thing about, being brave. Not about like the thing with bravery is that, you know, You don't have to be fearless to be brave. Sometimes being brave is knowing that you have fear, still have to do the right thing, which is kind of deep. This is why I like characters like Shinji Ikari. Like, sure, Shinji isn't exactly the most traditionally brave or masculine character, but the fact that he still manages to push himself forward and try to save the day is at least something to consider. And let's be honest, again, I've said this a lot. Most people, realistically, if they were in Shinji's position, I think they would run away, actually, and wouldn't blame them. But hey, again, much like also like when it comes to war and PTSD, I bet a lot of those soldiers who fought in like say Vietnam and do they probably were scared shitless as well. It's not like they were 100% brave, like they weren't afraid of shit, but hey, what do I know, right? Anyway, so we're back with Dominique, torturing Kristen and shit, acting all psychotic and underage, and also she has like a split tongue, right? I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to get my tongues. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind if people do like piercings and shit, but me personally, I'm not a big. I draw the line for me personally. Anyway, so and then we got to like Charlotte showing up to save her brother, finally confronting Dominique, and Dominique is about to go cut a bitch with her knife and shit. But then payback's a bitch because apparently Charlotte must have snuck some sort of drugs in her, and Dominique just drops her knife. So, and this is the part in the story where things get really bad. This is the twist itself. Anyway, I'm gonna read this. Whatever he did, he didn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve to be treated like this. He doesn't. Charlotte, stop. Um, Kristen, why? Can't you see she's brainwashing you, making you think don't? You should be happy. You should be safe. Be Stop it. You don't know. You don't know how awful I am. Let's just tell her. Tell her so she sees us for the pigs we are. Then she'll get why we belong together. Oh, please don't. I can't. I don't want her to know what I did. Stopping getting worse. Don't understand. Nice talking. No, thank no sleep. Good sleep through a hurricane. Things. This is where things get really fucked. I got up one night, heard noises coming out. I've been taking care. And when I first read that part, I was incredibly shocked by it. I mean, I knew there was a dark secret at the end of this story. I didn't think it would be like this. I mean, I don't think most people who read this story thought it was going to end up like it. Definitely is one of the most shocking moments webcomic hit. I mean, this is almost as shocking end of the movie Seven. Okay, maybe not that well. Still, I was agape when I saw that. Like, it was, it was fucking horrifying. And Charlotte's reaction, like the audience, her denial, processing everything that she. Kristen, and no, does this not mean that Dominique is like, innocent in all this? She did do a lot of fucked up things. And I don't want to hear in the comments that, oh, Dominique did nothing wrong, because he did do the right thing to do. How am I supposed to react learning that I was. I don't even remember it. He hadn't told me. I found out. Patricia told me. So disgusted, empty. And I look at him again. Right? Both just pigs? Should I leave them? Leave Neek to keep doing what she's doing? Let my bro let my little brother keep suffering what he deserves? And that question really hits deep. Like, both parties, not Charlotte, excluding Charlotte, both Tristan and Neek are both, not exactly good people. I think most people, I can tell if I was in Charlotte's position, I probably would have walked away. Maybe a lot of people, or maybe that's a discussion we'll have if possible. We'll have to process. It was, but when I think about how you suffered, it's not what I want. I want you to better, do better. So that is why I choose to give you. And here's the next. Sorry, sure. So sorry I ever hurt you. I love you. I'm gonna make sure you get help. Get help. And how does Dominique react? I would. Can't. Can't for, just forgive him. Can't have him. Can't take him. Leave us alone. Selfish bitch. You had to take everything. Everything from me. Hey, stop it. Get off of her. You're killing her. Coming alive. You don't deserve to be in our family. You. One different change of heart. Of course, can't tell everyone what actually. Or else, what would happen to poor Tristan? Really want that whole world to know that he's a rapist and he's. But whatever I decide to tell, I'll play along. Tristan will see a doctor. Doctor will all get the help we need. Sorry for the that I want you to know that I truly love you. All that I am. I'll do whatever you. Tristan is still processing what happened. As long as I get this, thus, all conflict was resolved. Not with final battle. Uncomfortable. Big deal. So, then we got to the therapist again. She's this time she's talking with Nick about like some stuff about the future. This very crazy. This last frame, I'll have us. He has an unique. There's some still. It's definitely worth it. All 5 chapters. I would definitely. My whole honest score on this story, I give it a 9 out of 10. The artwork is really good overall. The story is actually pretty well written. Quite, quite a dark ending, if you ask me. And ah, I have nothing really else to say. Just other than that, go check out Swainart's artwork. You know, they have some really cool stuff in other comics that hopefully aren't as messed up as what we see here. Still, I will have to say though, like as far as my favorite issue of the story, I would have to say at least I would say at least issue 4. But all in all, they were all really good reads. Anyway, this is SS Sasuke 125 here, and I want to say thank you all for joining me in discussion, and I hope to do more webcomic reviews of other kinds of. Sorry if this first, series I went over didn't exactly have the best ending, but hey, when it comes to life, not everything will have a golden, but not everything has to be like complete doom and gloom either. Anyway, thank you all, and I wish you all a good night. Later. Peace.